What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss an upcoming flyweight bout this Saturday, UFC 310. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Cody Durden taking on Joshua Van this Saturday in the flyweight division. In one of those fights where I don't want either guy to lose, right? I'm a big fan of Cody Durden. Absolute dog. Huge fan of the super prospect of Joshua Van, only 23 years old. Phenomenal boxing skills. Shows fantastic maturity. He's able to just stay patient. Both guys, in my opinion, can be future champions within the flyweight division of the UFC. And let's start here with Cody Durden, right? Who, I mean, just win or lose, puts on an absolute show. He's always within the fight. I mean, his UFC debut was against Chris Gutierrez. Tough motherfucking opponent. Went to a draw, followed it up. He was a massive favorite over Jimmy Flick, but Jimmy had that flying triangle choke that still is a highlight reel on the UFC YouTube pages and whatnot. But he was able to really just bounce back and just show growth every single time. And what I'd like to see is his ability to not just be so one-dimensional within his wrestling and his pressure and his grinding, his ability to break guys. He's shown good hands as well. He's been able to mix it up and putting guys away like Charles Johnson, Jake Hadley, most recently Matt Schnell. Now, before the Matt Schnell fight, he had a knockout loss to Bruno Silva, but that was a fight. He was almost doing what he wanted. He smelled blood in the water. He got caught. He got finished, but he was looking good before that. So it was one of those fights where even in defeat, his stock still rose a bit. They gave him Matt Schnell. He went out there, put him away. And I think Cody Durden, how old is he now? He's 33. So he's no spring chicken, especially for flyweight. But one thing that Cody doesn't really rely on is athleticism. He relies on just pure pressure. I mean, cardio is a big thing for him. He goes out there and breaks guys. He's like a little mini Matt Brown. Matt Brown was more striking dimensional, but I'm saying from the mindset dog mentality, Cody Durden reminds me a lot of Matt Brown. And I think against Joshua Van, notorious slow starter, right? He pretty much lets the first round go away. He lets his opponent kind of tee off on him. He gets his reads, and then round two, he usually starts letting things go. And when he does, though, it shows why he takes in all that time, all that data, and then he starts to unleash. But once he gets to these guys like Cody Durden, these ranked opponents, it's not always going to go his way. And that showed against Charles Johnson, where he looked good against Charles Johnson, and he got caught, he got put away, he got finished, he got knocked out, right? Now, he was able to capitalize and come back against Edgar Shirez, where it looked like, oh shit, he was getting pieced up, he was getting beat up real bad. It looked like it was going to be a finish, but then he was just able to just come back in that second round. Totally different fight, totally different fighter, and that's kind of like the storybook of Joshua Van. He lets the first round go, he just takes the time, he's patient, he's willing to get beat up a little bit to get his time later on. He's like, all right, come on, dude, I'm going to get you later on. Let's see what you got. And he makes those adjustments accordingly. But like I said, against guys like Cody Durden, these top flyweight guys, when he starts reaching the Brandon Royvals, they're not, if you give them any opportunity to finish the fight, they will. And these are guys who finish fight. These top dudes at the flyweight division, they're flashy. They know how to put dudes away. Pantoja, Moreno, Albazi, Kai Kara France, Brandon Royval, Charles Johnson, Cody Durden. I mean, they're top 10 guys at the flyweight division are some bad dudes. So in this fight, it's tough. I got Cody Durden. I think he's going to get it done. I just think that his pressure, his veteran ability, but I think he's got to get it done early. I think he's got to find the early submission. And that's because I think as he lets the fight go on, Joshua Van's boxing. Because Van, his ability to switch it, he doesn't just headhunt. His body work is just so phenomenal. His footwork, so phenomenal. He fights so fluid. He stands in the pocket. He gets in these phone booth exchanges. So Cody's got to watch out for that. But I think that he can get it done. But against Joshua Van, who I'm just as high on, I think it's a tough one. This is a tough one for me. But I got Cody, and I just think that him being the veteran and him being around as long as he has and seeing his growth, I think that he'll be able to mix it up a little bit better than Joshua Van. All right, guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this fight. Do you guys have Cody Durden? Do you guys have Joshua Van? Love to hear your guys' thoughts. That's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.